You don't buy that they're in love. Stephen Macht and his boys have come to that place to find them. Ken Howard's on the phone saying, man, I don't know what these guys are. He gets killed off screen. Then you get really, I said bad editing because, like, Mark Hamill, Lisa Wilcox, them, Stephen Macht, well, before that, Stephen Macht and his men are at the supermarket. They're going to go find them. Then it goes, Ken Howard gets killed. Then it goes back to Mark Hamill and Lisa Wilcox. And then, all of a sudden, like, boom, NSA guys are by the cabin having a shootout with the outsider. And I went, what the fuck? The outsiders there? Wait, the NSA guys are there too? Like, just all of a sudden, it's like, Mark Hamill and Lisa Wilcox and them are there. And all of a sudden, there's a fucking shootout. And I'm like, wait a minute, you don't even see where the outsiders are? Like, there's no establishment? There's no, like, building up? Oh, here's the NSA guys here. The outsiders there. No, just random, bad editing. The outsider kills a lot of the NSA guys. Mark Hamill is a pussy in this movie because he gets his ass. I don't know why the outsider never kills Mark Hamill's character. He just hits him. Mark Hamill can't do shit. He can't shoot for shit. It just pissed me off. He was being a pussy. The only thing he got was he was shooting and he hit Stephen Macht in the arm. But then he gets knocked out as well. And the creature hits Stephen Macht and doesn't kill him. I don't know why. No, instead the outsider kidnaps Lisa Wilcox. And Wilcox is in the back of his truck. And the outsider's sitting, and it's like a fruit truck. Because Lisa Wilcox's big plan is there's these oranges and she pushes them on the road. She puts them on the road, I guess so that they can figure out, oh, there's oranges on the road. That must mean it's her. Or maybe some drunk ass motherfucker didn't close his door. Maybe he got groceries and loves oranges. Like, you know, fucking oranges go on the road, they can scatter everywhere. You know, like, why does that automatically, oh, it's Lisa Wilcox. Let's follow her. Let's follow the oranges. Just, it's very stupid. Lisa Wilcox gets taken back, and the monster talks to her saying, pet me. So he pets her. Mark Hamill and the dog commandeer this vehicle, get to the place. She's like, don't shoot. Now, just because Lisa Wilcox pet it, it's good. Just wait, it had a lame-ass ending. Mark Hamill, all he does is Stephen Macht shoots the shit out of the creature, and then he's going to light the fire. The creature grabs him, kills him, but we don't really see how he kills him. I guess they both die, because Mark Hamill has a flashback, again, of his fire, of his family, saves Lisa Wilcox. They escape, it blows up, or it's on fire, then they walk away. Now, this is probably the second or maybe the third part of the review where I actually get into the review. Okay. Once again, I like these films. I love these films. I like this film. This film, John Carl Buechler directing, okay? You got Lisa Wilcox, who I like. Mark Hamill, who I like. And he's a co-producer on this. You get a lot of people involved and just for nothing. It's a nothing movie. Granted, the story's been done before. Maybe that's why this sort of became a Predator ripoff, because it's like, what more can you do? You know, they've done the same plot with both of these films, but I enjoyed them. So yeah, it goes sort of Predator ripoff with this story, sure. But here it's like right back, and it's not much at all. Because first off, Mark Hamill and Lisa Wilcox are really given nothing roles. There's really not much action at all. Mark Hamill and the dog, like even the dog, I don't know, I don't even think the dog was that great of an actor, believe it or not. But Mark Hamill finding out the dog's smart, it doesn't really take long, it's just, he says something, the dog grabs some food, and then like, he has this gravy, and you see the fake dog paw grab it and write a word, its name, Einstein. It's really nothing funny or imaginative or fun, like Watchers 1 or Watchers 2. Like, they had some fun with it. And weirdly enough, Mark Sander did a better job than Mark Hamill. Who's the better Mark? But honestly, it's just low-budget shows. You get some splattery blood, even though sometimes it looks, too rubbery or whatever, but you get some blood in there, yeah. The creature, the face looks, I think, the best out of all of them. It really adds up to nothing. Making the creature talk and trying to do this Frankenstein, I should actually say Bride of Frankenstein, because the monster talked and it sort of became a good guy, like a decent, we belong dead sort of thing. I get what they're going with, I guess, because in the original story to Watchers, if I haven't said this before, I'll say it again. At the end of the book, the Travis character wounds the creature, and the creature is sorry that it attacked Einstein and goes, "Kill me," and then Travis kills it. But that just seems to work better. But this monster who is just killing these people left and right, killed his partner, killed all these things, and then all of a sudden, just because Lisa Wilcox pets it, I'm supposed to buy it becomes a good frickin' creature? Like, oh, now it's tamed, and it talks, and, it sort of becomes a good guy. Getting in the way of Lisa Wilcox so that she doesn't get shot, and it gets shot, and I'm like, I don't buy it. I don't buy that. And maybe these Watchers films, they work better when it's man versus beast, so to speak. The action scenes are minimal and pathetic. They made Watchers 2 look like True Lies or, Rambo 2. And I love Watchers 2. I mean, give me an old-fashioned Mark Sr. with a shotgun blowing the shit out over this shit any day. And Mark Hamill, I'm sorry, I like him as an actor. He's a good voice actor. I like him as Luke Skywalker. He does a piss-poor job. But he's not given much to do. His character is one of the most lackluster heroes I've ever seen in a good long while. Mark Hamill's, he's a cop. I'm like, cool, you got a cop. The character's a cop. Good. But they do nothing with it. He fires his gun, his pistol twice. One in the air, one at the creature, and I guess he missed it because Stephen Macht can shoot it and it falls down. But Mark Hamill shoots it once and doesn't do anything. I don't know why he only shoots it once, but whatever. Like I said, he's a lackluster hero. And the ending is so lame. It's one of the lamest endings I've seen in a long while, where they're in this, like, it might as well be a fucking empty warehouse. It might as well be. Oh, Lisa Wilcox pet the creature. Now it's good. Mark Hamill and Einstein come in. And she's like, no, don't shoot it, So Mark Hamill doesn't shoot it. Then Stephen Macht, put the gun down. Mark Hamill has to put his fucking gun down, and he can't do anything. Then the creature kills Stephen Macht while everything's on fire, and you don't see how he kills Stephen Macht. He's a main human bad guy, which is crap. That's stupid. And then they both die in the fire gas. And then Mark Hamill, the only thing he does is jump in the fire to grab Lisa Wilcox, and that's it. That's all he does. He never fights the creature, doesn't shoot the creature, really. It's just ridiculous. And it's like Einstein might as well not even been in the third act. I mean, he comes in and then leaves with the humans. It's really nothing. In Watchers 1 and 2, he's much more prominent. He actually does some shit. It's boring. I think that's the main thing. Stupid ideas, why is it a creature? I understand where it's going with, like, the creature was jealous of Einstein's getting the affection while it got the shaft. I understand what you're trying to do, John Carl Buechler. It just did not work. It just wasn't achieved what you set out to do, I guess. I get what you're going with, but it just doesn't work. The Bride of Frankenstein type thing doesn't work for this film. Maybe it could have, a creature that talks, and I mean talks like he says like only like 5 words. Maybe it could work and try to be something, but it's hard when, you know, you see it ripping this poor zookeeper's eyeball and, you know, fucking people. It's kind of hard to think of that. You know, it's kind of, oh, you know, Hannibal, you know, fucked up Ray Liotta's brain and, you know, fed it to him. But, oh, now he's sympathetic. It doesn't work, you know. Lisa Wilcox is given nothing to do. It's kind of hard to like her character. She was the one who thought of this experiment in the first place. So, usually in monster movies, she would be the bad guy. She would be like Saffron Burrows in Deep Blue Sea. You know, and you sort of Wander Dead. Mark Hamill is a pussy as a hero. The suit of the creature still looks like shit, even though I think the face is better than the other films. The score really did nothing. I like the scores to the other films, but here, the whole stupid thing, the music doesn't work. I mean, it's forgettable, it's cliche. The whole thing with the oranges, fucking, oh yeah, they don't follow me because I'm putting these oranges on the road. It could be anything, you know? And how the fuck are you like, it's just not, you know what it is? I know I'm rambling, this is probably 2-3 part, whatever. As the movie ends, the credits roll up and you have sort of this sort of saxophone type score. You realize that no fulfillment has been had. You were never scared. You were never entertained. There was never fun action scenes or even your down to the basics fun, shotgun fun, or, you know, mano a mano, human against beast finale. You don't even have that, really. There's no interesting dialogue or fun character moments or good back and forth or, you know, I laughed in some cute, funny moments in Watchers 1, Watchers 2. Even Watchers 3, here, nothing. The actors, Mark Hamill and Lisa Wilcox, they're given nothing to do. Mark Hamill, I think his performance suffers because he just doesn't have shit to do. He's a lackluster hero. And it's a lackluster movie. It really is. So, yeah, I would recommend these films way before Watchers Reborn. I mean, even the cover is lame. That's the cover of the film. Like, that's lazy. That's cool. Corey Haim, you know, the monster. Badass Mark Senior and his gal with the creature hiding behind him. Okay. Okay, you got the crappy monster that looks like a reject from if they did a low budget The Fly 3, but, you know, it's like you take the creature from The Fly 2 and make it low budget. You low budget. But, you know, this is better than fucking this. It looks like something you would see on the cover of a book. Maybe that's their point. I don't know. Watchers Reborn, though, is really not that good at all. It's lackluster. You know, trying to have the creature become a good guy and talking. Maybe if you had a better script, better director, and an excellent creature suit, maybe it could work, but, you know, kind of like what they did in Bride of Frankenstein. You know, they had a decent script. Boris Karloff knew what he was doing. Great makeup. Some good dialogue scenes. But, you know, it does not work in Watchers Reborn. Okay. And the acting is, you know, typical. The action scenes are pathetic. And, yeah, it's a lackluster movie. I'm very disappointed in John Carl Buechler, Mark Hamill, and Lisa Wilcox. Because this is from, again, coming from a guy who likes these films, and I'm saying this film is lackluster, that's saying something. So Watchers Reborn, honestly, fuck that movie.